and a lot of people might not be aware of this, but the Ministry of New Growth Industries does not have a budget, which is an incredible thing. It's the only ministry that does not have a budget. But that speaks volumes as to how far we've gotten in a year, because truly it is a visionary ministry, it is a conceptual ministry, and it has captivated a lot of investors across the world. And it has certainly opened up our minds in terms of the capabilities of what we can do that's not taking place in the country. And so it definitely is thinking outside the box. We've seen Miss Nancy Marin come forward with her ostrich industry, which is about to take off in the coming weeks. We have worked out all the kinks there over at Baja with the Mexican counterparts. And so that has been a work in progress, but it just goes to show the entrepreneurial spirit of the Belizean people. When we create a ministry like this, so many people thinking outside the box and saying, we want to introduce this new industry in Belize. The kahuna industry, still a work in progress. We have a CEO caucus of all the relevant CEOs who meet on a regular basis to see how it is that we can get this particular kahuna industry off the ground. We're hoping that we can see that take off in 2023. When it comes to cannabis, a lot of other countries have looked to Belize and said, wow, you were able to pass the law in record time, within a year. And so we have to recall, it passed through the House of Representatives, it passed through the Senate, and it was going through the Senate is where the referendum was triggered. And so moving forward, we will have to make an amendment to the current legislation since it was passed to say that we will not implement the law until a referendum is held. We're hoping that referendum could be held sometime early in 2023. But of course, that depends on the budget. But again, it's all to say that even without a budget, I believe our ministry has gone a long way in waking up that entrepreneurial spirit in the Belizean people. And we look forward to more industries. We have investors who are coming in wanting to do ackee in Belize. It's not something that we eat in Belize, but there is a huge demand for it in the United States, in the Jamaican diaspora. They want to actually can ackee, which requires us to plant the ackee, create the cannery, and then ship out to the United States